Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Here's Hachimura. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Right wing. Here's Jokic. Second chance effort. Rebound, the Lakers. Double team on James. Hachimura outside. James, that's good.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Misses from close range.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now a timeout called by Denver. The floater. Murray, shot is good.
Using the soft touch, Murray rainbows it up and down.
Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Porter. Jokic with it. Picked up by Reeves. Here's Brown. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Hayes. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. So it's Denver now. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnovers when you're playing for the Lakers. LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Right side, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
James outside. Gordon with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Jokic. Give him 8 points now. Murray, no good. The Lakers trail. Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He'll go on Michael Porter.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Gordon outside. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Here's Brown. Still without a bucket. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Dalton Connect.
Here's Murray. An easy 2 on the layup. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Reeves. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Los Angeles leading by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's Murray. Westbrook right side. Outside for Porter. Westbrook with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Šarić. On the wing, Porter. For 3. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
Jackson Hayes. Rui Hachimura. LeBron James.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Saric with some nice D. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. That one misses for Westbrook. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
And Saric throws it down.
Saric doing a nice job slashing to the basket with real ease there at 6'10". He moves quite well.
Jackson Hayes.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Murray. Fires the three. Rebound, the Lakers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Saric brings the double team. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Right side Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Westbrook. Deflected! And stolen by Murray. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by James. And Doncic with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
And it's Doncic missing. Nuggets trail by 7. It's Jokic, high post. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Lakers lead by 4. Now Doncic. And he lays it up and in. Doncic has got 8 points.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Jokic. Hachimura with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 13 foul.
The Lakers with the ball. Now here's Doncic.
Fantastic defensive instincts, encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Jokic. Nifty move. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
14 foul.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player. Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Pass to Doncic. James outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Hayes. Off with the layup. And here are the Nuggets. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Murray. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
In the paint, Luka. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Now here's Jokic. Hachimura covering. He gets it in there. Jokic has got 19 points.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Brown's shot is good.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's James. 12 points for him. Westbrook with the rebound. Denver leading by 3. To the right side. Watson with it. Hayes picks him up. Down low. Jonchar. The Lakers with a rebound. Double team on James. Pass to Hayes. Now Hachimura. Here's Reeves outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound. So it's Denver now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Count that bucket. Westbrook's got his first basket.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And it's Watson missing. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to James. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Benson can't hit.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Jordan. He's defended by Hayes. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his second basket.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals, along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Murray, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's rejected. Here's Najee. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Gordon. 6-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Najee. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's the break for the finish. And slam dunk by James.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Back to Murray. The three. And again, it's Denver missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Good on the second one. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
And Gordon is quick in everything he does. I mean, including how he passes the ball. This guy plays with great quickness.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Here's Porter. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic. Slams it down with two hands. Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here is James. 17 points in the game. Gordon pulls it in. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. An open look for Porter. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish. Big time two-hand slam. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Jokic grabs the board. Denver leading by 7. Here's Porter. He can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's the three. Luka! Lethal!
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to connect. Back to Doncic. The teardrop. Good D by Jokic. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Gordon left side. Jokic with it. Hachimura covering. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
And one.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Doncic. That one's off. Still out of sync. Denver leading by 11. Porter gets the bucket.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Kicks it to Doncic. No good. Great D that time from Jokic. Here's Gordon. And the layup is good off the glass.
I suppose I've been trying to make it get so long. Why I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit. Good job.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel mixing nut with it. She got thick but she wanna get thin again. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim cause she wanna be Kim and them. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth.